Hello, this is a quick guide to the East Riding Stronger Together Fund, a grant available now on Beacon from £500 to £5,000 for groups in the East Riding. The grant is there to respond to the challenges that you may be facing during COVID-19, and it's there to help you shape your service to thrive in the future. To start your application, simply log into Beacon at www.beacon.org. Go down to the Browse Funding Programs button in the bottom left-hand side, and there you'll see the East Riding VCSE Network logo. Just click on there to get some more information about the grant. You can find out more about the grant criteria, the types of free consultancy support that you can receive, the full application process, and there's details about what the grant will fund and who it can support. Once you've read through all this, just head to the top of the page and click the Apply button on the right-hand side, and then a box will appear at the top. Then you just need to select New Project under the name of the group that you're applying for, and then you'll be presented with the application form. The application form is made up of 4 questions and a budget to complete. You can skip through all the questions and look at them individually by clicking the Previous Section or Next Section buttons, and you can always save your application at any point and come back to it later. The first question is describe how you would use the funding to resolve your current challenges and prepare for the future. This question is a great way for you to demonstrate the work that you're doing at the moment, what sort of challenges you're anticipating, and how this funding will tackle those challenges and help you thrive in the future. And please be as descriptive as possible in this question, as it will really help the funders understand what it is you're trying to achieve. The second question is very simple. It just asks you to describe the duration of support or funding that you require. Is this one-off support, a number of weeks or months? Enter the details here and then just click over to the next section. Question 3 asks, when implementing changes during COVID-19 restrictions, what worked well so far and what would you do differently in the future? And this question is all about getting an understanding of the changes that you've made and demonstrating how you've reflected on these changes and how they're going to impact the work that you do in the future. And in question 4, please describe what income you've already applied for or will be applying for to support your work over the next 12 months. In here you can just provide a list of any grants that you've got or any funding that you've currently got that will cover your work for the next year, and list out any grants that you're applying for and the amounts that you're applying for with those grants, and details of any specific projects that funding will go to. And at the bottom is a little yes or no box to say whether the Stronger Together grant will help match fund another application. And finally, we're asking you to give a budget breakdown of the items you'd like to fund through your Stronger Together grant application. And you can add an item onto the budget by clicking the Add a Budget Item button. Select a drop-down from the budget heading, add a description, a value, and then select whether that's capital or revenue. You can add as many items as you want, and if you need to delete an item, just click the red trash can next to the item that you want to remove. Don't forget to add the total amount that you're requesting on the grant, and then click Next Section. You then have the opportunity to get some free support from the East Riding VCSE network. Simply select the heading that you feel is appropriate to the type of support you want. You can pick as many as you want. If there's support that you require that's not listed there, then click down on the Please Select Yes button from the drop-down box below, and give some details of the type of support that you'd like to receive. Once that's done, simply head to the next section. And this is finally the declaration. This is just to confirm the information provided is correct, that you have permission to submit this grant request, and details of the person with the authority to sign a grant letter and their role within the organisation. You can then either save your application in draft, or go straight to submit your application. From there, the Beacon team will receive your grant request and come back to you with some further questions if required.